Last night, I punched myself in the face. Hard. To wake myself up. Then I did it again. Harder. I nearly knocked myself out and it felt good. The blood tasted good and the tears, the snot too. Last night, I punched myself in the face for the offence these words will cause, even if no harm is meant by them. Even if they are a stumbling expression of how incomprehensibly insane we are becoming. Last night, I punched myself in the face and knocked 2 healthy teeth out. But I left the decaying ones in. It's time they occupy my mouth. Last night, I punched myself in the face because I am too dumb to know that when a first-generation Indian-Irish gay man becomes leader of Ireland, that is actually, in fact, racism and homophobia. Or when an American gay woman becomes Minister for Children in Ireland, that is actually, in fact, homophobia, xenophobia, and misogyny. Or when 11 innocent people are burned to death due to state corruption and rabid prejudice, that is actually, in fact, their fault. For, eating chips and being travellers. Last night, I punched myself in the face and bit my tongue in half. I spat out the severed flesh for all the things I should have said and the things I never did. Last night, I punched myself in the face and my legs took a buckle and I took 2 knees for the feelings that I might have hurt, or the people I never met, or the fallacies never fellated, or the fellows never met. Last night, I punched myself in the face for reading Harry Potter and watching Father Ted, for not knowing what a he-she is, but wanting one in bed, or the almost rans I should have rode if I had only placed that bet. Last night, I punched myself in the face to recognize the multi-ethnic friends that I have hurt. It doesn't matter that we have magnificent times together. It doesn't matter that they would say I treat them the same way I would treat anyone I adore, of any nationality, ethnicity, gender, or sexuality. Last night, I punched myself in the face because I know my friends are wrong even if they don't. And the reason I know they are wrong is because some broken stranger with a Twitter handle knows more about the truths of our friendships and the worlds than we actually do. Last night, I punched myself in the face and broke my nose. But the air smelled different then. Fresher, purer now. Less of the scent of the working class in it. The people a psychotic politician is trying to foment rage in and allocate blame to. Last night, I punched myself in the face and swallowed back all that painful gristle and bone and blood and snot, instead of puking back up the reality that class unity and class dignity and class equality is a concept more foreign in Ireland than any welcome foreigner. Last night, I punched myself in the face because some blogger who hates anyone that doesn't share their precise worldview and some politicians who despise anyone below their class told me to do it. They told me this is how to show love. Punching yourself in the face hard. So I did it. And it worked. Last night, I punched myself in the face because we can only atone to sins never committed by prostrating ourselves in front of these internet bloggers or part-time journalists or social media activists or corrupt politicians or whatever other label we need to apply to this new religion of ours. These new gods in the cloud. Last night, I punched myself so hard so repeatedly in my privileged pink-skinned face that I finally broke through. I finally destroyed my spirit. I finally killed my soul. I finally woke. Last night, I punched myself in the face and fractured my knuckles. For the hands I never extended or the punches never thrown. For the guilty masturbations when I was alone, or the mutual jerking off of another on the phone, or the skin-on-skin reality where beauty can be born. Or the countless lives removed that we all refuse to mourn. Tonight, I will punch myself even harder in the face. Repeatedly. But this time, I will invite others to do likewise. Because I know we are all in this together. And I know I am bad. And I know it will feel good. And I know it'll taste good, particularly the blood, the tears too, and the snot. That beautiful, righteous, putrid ejaculate of snot.